Here are 5 daily habits that I've been doing that have helped me get to the leanest I've ever been. Today, September 30th, I am 188 pounds, the lightest I have been since I was a toddler. And I'm excited to share that. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I will get there soon. And I know I still have a few more months to play around and change my entire diet and strategy, but I'm excited to share that because I'm at a new point and I feel great. I feel the best I've ever felt. So here are the 5 hobbies, well, not even hobbies, 5 things I've just been doing, the daily tasks that I've been doing that have helped me get to the leanest I've ever been. And the first one is meditation. Meditation is such a fucking all-encompassing thing that you will just not understand how good and how powerful it is until you've done it consistently. I've been doing it consistently for probably a year, almost every day, and then probably for about 2 years consistently, at least a few times a week. So meditation, why does it work? Why is it so important? Why, do you got to be a huge hippie to get results and manifest shit? No, that's not necessarily true. But honestly, in a way, it kind of does, because meditation builds your focus, your discipline, your mindfulness, your optimism, your gratitude, all key characteristics, traits, and skills that you need to do to become the person that has the lean body. Because the lean body, the lean physique, does not come from a fat person's mind being in someone's body, in a lean body. It comes from changing who you are fundamentally and becoming the lean person. So with meditation, you're able to visualize the physique that you want. You're able to visualize the types of behaviors and actions that you need to do in order to get the results. That's why this is so key. And once you remind yourself every single day that I need to do this to get these results, I need to show up, I need to count those calories, I need to have a good night's sleep, I need to recover, I need to be conscious of who I am, of what I am, of the person that I want to become so that I can get the results that I so, desperately want. We've all been wanting to get lean. We all want to get ripped. We all want to be in amazing shape because we know all the benefits that come with it. Meditation has been one of the most powerful things that I have done. And I'll make another video on, how do you get started? How do you do it? What do you do? How do you know what's working? But meditation is the first one and is a daily thing I love to do that helps me stay on track. The second thing is reading. I read a fuck ton now and it's amazing. I have been able to read a book a week for the last 3 months and it is a crazy feeling because I always thought, I could do that, but I never actually did it consistently. And so the last 3 months, I've read probably 12 books and that has felt easy. I haven't felt the need for me to pressure myself to take an Adderall or a Ritalin just so I can sit down and read a book. No, it's been simple. And I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a video on how to read a book a week because I think it's such a powerful tool. One of the main reasons why it's powerful is because you're swapping a bad habit of usually social media, TikTok, whatever, short form content, and replacing it with a great habit, reading books. And I'm not gonna tell you what books to read because it doesn't really matter. Reading is better than anything that you can do on the internet, social media, scrolling, doing anything like that. So reading a book, reading every single day for at least an hour has allowed me to read a book one book a week. Doesn't matter how many books you read. The fact that you're reading and you're swapping this social media time for a reading time is the difference. Your recovery gets better. You're not depressed. You're not anxious after you've just doom scrolled for 2 hours on your phone. And here's a sub point. Quitting social media is something that you must do. Unless you're posting on it, unless you're on IG posting, personal training things, don't fucking be on it. Don't be on shorts. Don't be laying on the couch and doing that shit. It's not helping your recovery. In fact, it actually reduces your recovery. But there's actually a difference between you reading a book on the couch and you doom scrolling. Which one's gonna have better recovery? Doom scrolling just destroys your mind. You're just funneling in a bunch of shit and it's pushing out all the important shit out of your brain. While reading allows you to expand your mind, allows you to focus, build discipline, and build the character that it's gonna take to become the person that is lean. And you're gonna grow and you're gonna think differently. Your philosophy is gonna change. You're gonna understand different perspectives. And that's something that's beautiful and underrated. So reading is a huge one. The third one is journaling. These are all just like, fucking classic self-improvement things, which I adore. You know, I've been doing them for a long time, and that's why I like them so much, and that's why they're effective. It's because you cut out all the other shit, all the fat, excess shit that you do not need, and you replace it with better things. So journaling, why is it effective? You're reflecting on who you are, on who you want to become. You can talk about your weight. You can talk about how you dieted that day. You can talk about, you know, how you feel. You can talk about your relationships, gratitude. There's so many things that journaling does for you. And it's something that I do right after a meditation, because of course, when you're meditating and you're not like a fucking monk, your mind's gonna go places. So wherever your mind kind of went, bring them into your journal, analyze them, do the shadow work. This is all very deep and spiritual, philosophical shit. But until you get started, you won't know and you won't see the benefits. And being able to reflect, being able to go back to see the person that you were, seeing how your mind changes as you get leaner, is really fucking cool. It's really cool. You're gonna know just your weight drops, and then your focus, it just gets dialed in. You're more driven. You feel great. So journaling is another one. The fourth one is naps. You know, I just love naps. I love sleep. My sleep has gotten so much better. I sleep 8 to 9 hours every single night without fail, but I still take a nap every single day because that's just what I like to do. I don't care. I come home right after work and I sleep for at least half an hour. At work, I have a half an hour, well, 20-minute nap on my lunch break because it makes me feel energized. It makes me recover from my workouts. Improving your recovery is key in you know, making sure your appetite stays where it needs to be, to keep your mood stable instead of all or nothing, black or white. These are all critical in your get lean journey, you know? And so it's also kind of a substitute for eating or a substitute for social media. Instead of doing those things when I'm bored and just pulling up my phone and start scrolling and just getting dialed in doing that, I actually just close my eyes and just have a nap. And then I wake up and I feel refreshed, and then I feel like I can attack something. And that is just what's gonna help you get lean, because you are well rested, because your appetite is controlled, because your mood is stable. Many reasons I just repeated. Anyways, the fifth one is meal prepping in the morning. I love doing this. I don't know. It's just a lifestyle change. 25 pounds down, and I finally feel it. I feel the lifestyle change. I feel like I'm actually gonna become the person that I've been saying I've been wanting to become since I was in high school. I wanted abs. Everybody wants abs. I'm 30 years old now, and I finally get into it because I know I had to change fundamentally, and I was ready for that now. I'm ready, and I have said goodbye to my old self because I'm a new person now. And this person likes to wake up in the morning, make their breakfast, measure out their lunch, measure out their dinner, and just have everything tracked already, have my workout already set, and have all my water bottles filled and everything like that. And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like a lean person. That makes me feel like an athlete. That makes me feel like the person I want to become. So if you do these 5 different things every single day, I guarantee you, you will feel like a completely different person, a person that will get results. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Somebody that gets results. Understanding that it's gonna take time. We're gonna trust the process. It's gonna take longer than you think it's gonna take. But the results will come because you will not quit, because you are a new person, because you're driven, you're disciplined, you're confident in yourself. You're confident in the process. And you're enjoying the process. And it's fun because you're testing yourself. You're becoming the best version of yourself. Challenges are good. You wanna work hard. You're becoming somebody who has the work ethic, who has the discipline. And it's not about willpower. It's about the systems you have in place, making things simpler. Don't make things hard. Assume you have no willpower. Make everything as easy as possible. Take out all the shit from your house. Take out the social media. Take out the food. Take out all the stuff that's distracting you from your main goal. Focus on one thing, get obsessed with it, and you'll see the results. Always remember to rep the set. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.